Prepare to embark on a tantalizing journey into the world of botanical wonders. Join us as we unveil a collection of extraordinary fruits that defy convention and challenge your taste buds. The ACKEE. The ACKEE fruit is a very interesting and delicious fruit, but also a very dangerous one. It's native to West Africa, but it became the national fruit of Jamaica after some slave ships brought it over in the 18th century. This fruit has a red shell that splits open when ripe, revealing 3 black seeds and some white flesh. The white flesh, or aril, is the only edible part of the fruit. The rest of it contains a poison called hypoglycine, which can cause vomiting, seizures, coma, and even death. Despite it potentially killing you, the ACKEE fruit is usually cooked and eaten with saltfish, a dried and salted cod. This dish is very popular in Jamaica and other Caribbean countries. Some people say that the ACKEE fruit tastes like cheese or scrambled eggs, but I think it tastes more like a nutty custard. The calamansi. The calamansi fruit is a small citrus fruit native to Southeast Asia. It has a sour and tangy taste that can make your mouth water or pucker, depending on how ripe it is. Some people like to eat it raw, while others use it as a flavoring for dishes, drinks, and desserts. The calamansi fruit is also known for its health benefits, such as boosting the immune system, improving digestion, and whitening the skin. However, there are some drawbacks to consuming too much of this fruit. For example, it can cause tooth decay, acid reflux, and allergic reactions. Also, it can make you smell like a lemonade stand if you don't wash your hands after handling it. In fact, some people use the calamansi juice as a natural deodorant, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you want to attract bees and ants. The quince. The quince fruit is a weird and wonderful fruit that you probably never heard of. It's related to apples and pears, but it looks like a lumpy lemon, smells like a perfume shop, and tastes like a sour candy. It's so hard and bitter that you can't eat it raw, unless you want to break your teeth and make a funny face. But when you cook it, it becomes soft and sweet and changes color like magic. Quince is also very healthy, full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It can help with nausea, especially if you're pregnant and can't stand the smell of anything else. It can also protect your gut from inflammation, which is good because you'll need it after eating all that quince. Quince fruits can and have been used to make all kinds of yummy things, like jams, pies, cakes, or even booze. Forget strawberries. Quince is the ultimate fruit of romance, because it was a symbol of love and fertility in ancient times. Some stories say that it was the real forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden, or that it was a gift from Paris to Aphrodite, the goddess of love. The CHERIMOYA. The CHERIMOYA fruit is one of the most interesting fruits in the world. Why? Because it looks like a dragon egg, tastes like a tropical custard, and this also smells like perfume. It's known as the custard apple or the ice cream fruit because of its creamy texture and sweet flavor. The fruit is native to the Andes Mountains of South America, where it grows at high altitudes. It is very sensitive to cold and frost, so it can be cultivated in tropical or subtropical regions. The CHERIMOYA fruit has green skin, covered with scales or bumps, and a white flesh with black seeds. The flesh is soft and juicy and can be eaten with a spoon or blended into smoothies or ice cream. The seeds are toxic and shouldn't be eaten. This fruit also has many health benefits, such as being rich in vitamin C, potassium, fiber, and antioxidants. It can help lower your blood pressure, boost your immunity, prevent constipation, and fight inflammation. The tamarillo. The tamarillo is a fruit that looks like a tomato on steroids. It has thin skin and can be red, yellow, orange, or purple, and a juicy flesh that can be sweet or sour. What makes it so interesting? Well, for starters, it has many names around the world, such as tree tomato, blood fruit, Dutch eggplant, and rook tamatar. It also has many uses, from culinary to industrial. You can eat it raw, cooked, or made into sauces, jams, chutneys, and juices. You can also make it into a dye, soap, cosmetics, and insect repellent. But the most interesting thing about the tamarillo is that it's not actually related to the tomato at all. It belongs to the nightshade family, which includes potatoes, eggplants, and peppers. The tamarillo is also a nutritional powerhouse that can benefit your health in many ways. It's low in calories, but high in fiber, protein, anthocyanins, and carotenoids. These compounds have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that can protect your heart, eyes, skin, and immune system. The tamarillo also contains potassium, which is great for regulating your blood pressure and preventing strokes. And if that's not enough, the tamarillo also provides vitamin A, which is essential for that good vision and cell growth. The FEIJOA. The FEIJOA fruit is a weird and wonderful fruit that you may or may not have heard of. It looks like a green egg, tastes like a tropical cocktail, and smells like, well, a lot of things depending on who you ask. Some people say it smells good, some say it smells bad, and some people even say it smells like their grandma. Now this is one fruit you can't have anytime you're having a craving for it. It only ripens for a few days, and then it turns into a mushy mess that can get you drunk if you're not careful. That's why some people like it in their jam, juice, or wine, so they can enjoy it longer and get drunk on purpose. The FEIJOA fruit is not only tasty and fun, but it's also healthy and smart. It has a lot of vitamin C, antioxidants, fiber, and minerals that can make you stronger, happier, and smarter. It can help you fight off colds, lower your blood pressure, improve your digestion, and prevent infections. Whether it smells like your Mima or not, the FEIJOA seems like a fruit that you would enjoy. That is, if you can get your hands on one. The breadfruit. Now the breadfruit is a tropical fruit that looks like a giant green spiky ball. But don't let that appearance fool you, this fruit is actually very versatile and nutritious. You can eat it raw, cooked, fried, baked, mashed, or even turned into flour. It has a starchy texture and a mild flavor that can go well with both sweet and savory dishes. Some people say it tastes like bread, hence the name. But what makes the breadfruit so unique is not the taste, but its history. The breadfruit was brought to the Caribbean by Captain William Bligh in 1793. After his famous mutiny on the Bounty, he wanted to use the breadfruit as a cheap food source for the slaves on the sugar plantations. However, the slaves rejected the breadfruit, preferring their traditional foods like yams and cassava. They went ahead and threw that breadfruit overboard or into a fire as a sign of rebellion. The breadfruit was also rejected by the local people, who saw it as a symbol of colonial oppression. Today, the breadfruit is more widely accepted and appreciated in the Caribbean and other parts of the world. It is seen as a staple food that can help fight hunger and malnutrition. It's also a source of income for many farmers and entrepreneurs who sell the fruit and its products. The meringue. What makes the meringue fruit so interesting, you ask? Well, basically everything about it. It looks like a giant hedgehog smelling like a rotten onion, and it tastes like heaven. Yeah, you heard me right, this spiky, stinky fruit is actually delicious once you get past the appearance and odor. It has a creamy texture and a sweet flavor resembling a mix of banana, pineapple, and jackfruit. The meringue fruit is native to Borneo in the Philippines, where it's highly prized and often sold out quickly. It's also very nutritious, being rich in vitamin C, potassium, iron, and fiber. The only downside is that it spoils very fast, so you have to eat it within a few hours of opening it. Otherwise, you'll end up with a mushy mess that smells even worse than before. So if you ever come across a meringue fruit, don't judge it by its smell. Give it a try, and you might be pleasantly surprised by its taste. Just make sure you have a strong stomach and a nose plug handy. The cupuaçu. The cupuaçu fruit is a tropical delight growing in the Amazon forest. It belongs to the same family as the cacao and has a brown fuzzy skin that covers a white or yellow pulp. The pulp has a creamy texture and a sweet and sour flavor, resembling a combination of chocolate, pineapple, and pear. But what's so special about this fruit? Well, for one thing, it is rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that can boost your immune system and fight aging. It has more antioxidants than blueberries, more vitamin C than oranges, and more calcium than milk. It also contains theobromine, a stimulant similar to caffeine that can improve your mood and energy levels. Theobromine can also lower blood pressure and relax your muscles. And if that's not enough, the cupuaçu fruit is also a natural aphrodisiac that can spice up your love life. The pawpaw. The pawpaw fruit is quite an extraordinary find in North America, resembling a green mango in appearance, yet offers a taste that combines the flavors of banana, pineapple, and custard. Interestingly, it emits an aroma reminiscent of a gym locker. The pawpaw fruit belongs to the same botanical family as the cherimoya and soursop, which are tropical fruits. Its seeds are quite large and contains toxins that can cause illness, so it's important to either spit them out or avoid them altogether. Due to its rapid spoilage and challenging transportation, the pawpaw fruit isn't widely available or popular. This unique fruit only thrives in specific regions of the US and is typically harvested during late summer or early fall. However, despite its limited availability, some individuals have developed a fondness for the pawpaw and utilize it to create pies, jams, ice cream, and even beer. If you possess an adventurous and inquisitive spirit, I recommend trying the pawpaw fruit. It is truly a hidden gem that will astound you with its peculiar and delightful flavor. See you guys next time.